So today we have the assassin predator from the previous Predator movie taking on Tom Hardy's Venom. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, just so we're clear, the assassin predator, also known as the ultimate and upgraded predator, was the really big predator that we saw in their most recent Predator movie. So, who's stronger? Well, the assassin predator was genetically modified to be a weapon by the predators. This guy was massive in comparison to the other predators, standing at 11 feet tall. It easily ragdolled the fugitive predator, easily killed it with a punch, and then it casually ripped its head off along with its spine easily. Even basically threw this guy onto a car, crushing the car in the process. It casually smashed through a ceiling, crushed a car under its own weight, bit a dude's head off, lift Quinn off the ground, and then chuck him at least 20 feet, all with just one arm, sent Casey flying with a simple backhand with ease, and kind of just casually sent people flying multiple feet with ease. It wasn't even trying. But Venom casually threw people dozens of feet, easily crushed cars and cracked pavement under his weight, easily used a guy to beat down like six other guys, easily threw a dude through a concrete pillar, easily busted through a stone barricade, and was able to fight against Riot and even send him flying. I'd say that they're fairly even, but you also have to remember the Assassin Predators never fought anyone that could physically challenge it. So, unlike Venom, who has fought Riot. So, take that into consideration. Moving on to durability. Well, the upgraded Predator was able to cover its body in an armored exoskeleton at will, meaning whenever it wanted to. This armor was bulletproof, unaffected by an electric fence, and even Fugitive's wrist blades shattered upon impact with it. It withstood being blasted away by a plasma cannon, two point-blank explosions, being set on fire, a barrage of gunfire, and being stabbed like a dozen times, all in one fight scene, and was still able to keep on fighting. All that was not enough to keep this thing down. It hurt it, but it couldn't keep this thing down. Being shot in the head only caused it momentary disorientation. It was only pissed off after losing one of its arms, and it even survived its other three limbs being blown off, and only died after all of that, plus Quinn shooting it six more times in the head. That's what killed this thing. That's how tough this thing was. But Venom was literally absorbing whole barrages of gunfire and wasn't even phased by it. He wasn't phased by gas grenades. He withstood attacks from Riot, even multiple stab wounds, and being sent flying 100 feet, thrown another 100 feet, and then being tackled through concrete and metal, and he was just fine through all that. He even has a great healing factor, as not only did he instantly heal from those stab wounds that I just mentioned, but when Riot impaled Eddie through the chest, he almost instantly recovered when he and Venom came into contact again. Like, almost instantly. Venom uh, is even tough against his weaknesses, as he survived that massive fire explosion of that rocket ship, the same fire explosion that killed Riot. Granted, Riot was in the epicenter of it and Venom was on the outside of it. Still, Venom has a weakness to fire and he survived a big, massive, fiery explosion. And yeah, I'm going to say Venom is better here simply because of his healing factor. And now, speed. Well, Venom is also faster. Like, the Ultimate Predator was surprisingly fast and agile, as it easily leaped from tree to tree, easily dodged and caught fugitive predators' strikes, and even easily dodged a plasma cannon shot at relatively close range. But Venom outpaced cars and motorcycles, swam across the bay in seconds, scaled up a skyscraper in seconds, and casually caught two smoke grenades out of the air. And then in the Venom 2 trailer, we saw him dodge several of Carnage's rapid fire projectiles while getting closer to him. So, it seems Venom is physically better overall. But the upgraded Predator isn't that far behind. He really isn't. It can definitely hang in there physically. So, now on to their versatility, their weapons and powers and whatnot. Well, Venom has his tendrils, which he can project out from anywhere on his body and can project multiple out at one time. They easily pushed SUVs out of the way, sent people flying, blocked Riot's blade construct, and even slingshot Eddie and his motorcycle over a fence. They're even projected out at a very fast speed, as one pulled Eddie out of the way of a bullet. But the upgraded Predator has the same advanced wrist gauntlet that we've seen other Predators use. It's equipped with a wrist blade that could be shot out and a harpoon. The blade easily sliced people in half, and the harpoon pierced right through a dude's torso and a car behind him and then pulled the car. He's capable of infrared vision and perceives the world with a heads up display even without a helmet. His wrist gauntlet also has its own plasma cannon, or plasma caster, and this was his most powerful weapon. It blasted a dude's arm off and knocked over a big tree. And in past movies, these have one-shotted aliens and blasted large holes into people's chest. So, who wins? Well, both can hurt each other, both can take each other's attacks. But I don't think the upgraded Predator has a real way to beat Venom. Like, I don't even think the plasma cannon is enough. I'm not sure how Venom would react to plasma, but if it's anything like fire, I'm positive Venom can take it, seeing how he survived that massive fiery explosion, like I mentioned earlier. It would hurt him, but that plasma cannon is nothing to that massive explosion. This would be a brutal fight that would probably take a long while to end. But at the end, yeah, I'm siding with Venom. Venom wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.